Hello, sweet friend. What is it that you're looking for? Hmm? What is it you think you'll find outside of yourself? Aren't you looking for that which is looking at you in the reflection in the mirror? Intuitively, you know that. Intuitively, you know this. You see, but humanity has had such a battle with this, with the body. For a long time, whether you were raised religious or not, the belief in sin, unworthiness, insecurity, feeling less than, and separate is a hand-me-down. And it's deeply something that's within the human consciousness, which is an illusion. Self-consciousness is an illusion. Separation is an illusion. And so you're not separate from the body. You're not separate from the personality. You're not separate from anything. And knowing that is one thing, but that's just a concept. Concepts don't mean anything. Nothing means anything, really, truly. But the point in here is that renunciation or denial of this, denial of form, is a denial of totality. It is a denial of that which we want to call God, the universe, absolute perfection. That is you now. That is this now. That is whatever the hell is arising right now. Woo-hoo-hoo. That is what you're looking for. It's you. It's this. You see, but this is an unknowable perfection. You. And that's why you can't find it externally. You see, that's why you can't heal that open cut. It's like you seem to scab it over, right? And then it opens up again. You seem to scab it over, and then there's a new one somewhere else. It's just it keeps popping up. You see? Because life is not about getting rid of something or trying to fix something you think is broken. Life is a very natural and organic process, which means the body will seem to appear in certain ways. The mind may seem to appear in certain ways. But it's not a big deal. It's not a problem. Meaning no emotion is the issue. No thought form is the issue. It's only an issue when we believe we're the doer, when we believe we are the sole creator of what is appearing. But what we're pointing to here is this is a mystery. It's a mystery of what is looking through your eyes, what is pumping your heart and breathing this breath. It is an unknowable mystery. That's why it's called a mystery. But this is perfection, and it's perfect because it's unknowable by the finite mind. The finite mind, the seeker, the sense of doer, cannot know this. But you know this intuitively. That's what resonance is. That's what lights up when you hear this message or any other message that really just jives, that really just, yeah. Because this thing, which is not a thing we want to call God or the absolute, it's here right now. It's everything right now. There is only wholeness that seems to appear as an illusion of separation. That's why it cannot be ended, because it's an illusion. It's just an effect. You see, but I've always said, life always wants to be you, and it only wants to be you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be appearing. This would not be appearing. Oh, but the mind will come in. Oh, but I did this. There's this guilt. There's this shame. I did this yesterday. This happened 5 years ago. No, it didn't. It just seems like it did. There is no time. Time is an illusion. It seems very real, though, when we believe we are concrete, when we just end at the skin. We die with the skin. You see, everything here is totally a paradox. We're speaking about form is formlessness simultaneously, that this body is vibrating ether, but also appears as solidity simultaneously. That's not logical. That's not logical. That's not practical. It's intuitive. And my loves, it is just a belief system that you need to renunciate or deny or do something with this. There's nothing wrong with this. This is life. This is absolute perfection, appearing as a you and a me for no reason at all. Innocence playing, you could say. Excuse me. Heaven is where mortality and eternity meet. It's this. You're just never going to know this conceptually. The mind may try to come in and get this, box it, put it in a filing cabinet. Yeah, so what? It can try. It can't. You cannot be bound. This cannot be understood. This is not intellectual. This is infinite intelligence, not finite intelligence. An infinite intelligence will speak through the body vehicle as resonance, as a hell yeah. You see, awakening is not about controlling life or having a certain state or a feeling or a quality. It's the end of the one trying to control all of that. So life still appears however it wants to appear as, but there's no one there who feels like a victim to it anymore. There's just natural responses, natural movements. It's pure spontaneity. That's the effortlessness. Because there's no one inside who's going through their, their spiritual backpack of, is this right? Is this wrong? Did I do good enough? Should I have done something else? That inner dialogue drops. And so if that doubtful, neurotic inner dialogue drops, what are you left with? Just this, but without added commentary. I like to see what we call beliefs. They're really just beliefs. It's like a parrot. The mind is just a parrot of beliefs. It's just regurgitating and spitting things out. It's like those commentators on ESPN who are sitting in the booth and they're like, this is what's going on in the field today. They're not actually playing the game. They're in their little window box with their microphones and they're talking. Yeah? That's really just the voice of what we call person or me. It has no power. Sit in its little illusory box with its microphone just commentating on everything, but it's not actually playing. It's not actually doing anything. It's doing nothing. And it has no power. No power. It's just chatter, chatter, chatter. Yeah. And so when the one who's interested in that commentary dissolves, the commentary does not show up as intensely. And if it does show up, it's just not a big deal because no one cares. Oh my gosh. You are this mystery. You are this beauty. You are this simpleness. You are this innocence. You are this radicalness. You are this rebellion. Now,